Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's a special video. See, this guitar belonged to Joseph Lee, and Joseph passed away a few days ago from stage 4 lung cancer. And I got a call from a nice girl named Amanda, and she wanted to know if I could go over Joseph's guitar, you know, get it looking nice, clean it up, put some strings on it, go over, you know, and get it, you know, playable again, because they want to keep it as a family heirloom. They like to, you know, put it in the house as a you know, as a remembrance of him. So I told her, yeah, I'd be more than happy to do that and go on through it and get it all nice and shiny and everything. You know, it's not too bad with a little guitar. It's you know, seen better days. It's getting a little bit dirty. It needs a peg there for the string, but you know, it looks like there's nothing that a good cleaning wouldn't get. It's got a real nice little fretboard on it. This has probably been played quite a bit. You know, Joseph probably played this in, you know, quite a bit, they say. He loved to play the guitar. And this one here is one I've never heard of before, an Antarez, but it looks like it's pretty decent quality. And we're going to take this back over to the bench, and we're going to get it all cleaned up. We're going to give it the MOJO Shop treatment, and this guitar is going to come back and be playing like what a guitar should, and they'll be able to play it. It'll sound good, and it'll remind them of Joseph. So I'm more than happy to take this one over here and you know get it what it needs. So what do you say we do that? Welcome to MOJO Shop Guitar, baby. Alright, well, here we are over at the bench. As you can see, this one is pretty dirty and stuff. I think probably the plan of attack here is going to be to get the strings off of it. You know, you can see it's pretty dirty up top too. We're going to get the strings off of it. That neck is really, and we're going to give it a good clean first before we do anything to it. Well, do it back 50% at least. That'll get us in the ballpark. It's got a few scratches on it and stuff like that, but we're going to go ahead and clean it up. And you know how it is. The first thing we do is, where is my little booster? Oh, right here. Alright. And we're going to get the winder thingy out. Yeah, which we got. And the cutters. And we're just going to loosen up these strings a little bit. Okay. Alright, got them loosened up a little bit, and we're just going to cut them. There we go. And we'll take these off the top up here. Oh, we got some more of these strings that are barely through there. One time through and around, and that's it. I don't know how they stay in there. Every time if I tried doing that, it'd fall right out. Alright, and see what we're doing is we're getting all these ends together here, and we're just going to put it into a loop like that. You know, and then we'll feed that through the middle like that. And then that way it's like that when I throw it in the garbage and not all over the place. Alright, let's move on down here a little bit. We see what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to take my pliers. And you know, they're like a little V shape, sort of, and I'm just going to kind of get in here and pull those up. And see, I don't even look like I'm going to need them. Oh, I made it. They're coming out real nice and easy. I like that. Okay. Alright, beautiful. Alright, those come out nice and easy. And I think I'll set that right over there. I'm going to pull these pieces of string out. Alright, right down there, we'll put those in the garbage. Alrighty, you know, I can see right now, I don't know if you can see that, but that bridge is tilted forward. And it looks like there is a valley in there. And it's kind of like the one we had the other day there. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put some moisture in this and get this to raise up a little bit. The first thing we're going to do is just stick this straight edge across there. I'm going to see where all this lines up. See, if I put the straight edge on there, it runs right into the bridge, which is not good. So we're gonna have to do some finagling to it. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this in and we're gonna get it all cleaned up. And I'll be back when I get something to clean it with. All right, I'm back, and I got just a wet rag here. You know, I just got a rag and put some water on it. And I'm just gonna try to wipe this down a little bit. I think I'm gonna stay away from the neck for right now. I think what I'll do with the neck is I'll take just the dry cloth after it and get all the dust and dirt off it that I can. And then I'll take some rubbing alcohol after that, because that's going to be full of hand grease and stuff more. And this here is just kind of old-fashioned dust and junk and, you know, air pollution from sitting around. But yeah, I think it's going to clean up real nice. Sure, Brady looking a whole lot better. Just give it a little wipe down, shine it up a little bit. What do you say? See if we can't do something with it. Ooh, dog. It still needs some work. But just that one little wipe down's done quite a bit of good to it. See, we worked some of these spots that got some stuff on them still. You know, that just needs a little bit more elbow grease. Let's see if we can get in there good. I think probably what we'll do is we'll still go over this with some rubbing alcohol when we're all done, that way, because that seems to like to get some of that stuff off there that doesn't come off with just plain old water. But I don't like to use it too much, especially on things that are really dirty. This is pretty dirty, so we're going to get it wiped down first. Take off what we can with the water on a rag, and we'll get the rest of the stuff with the polishing compound and some rubbing alcohol, you know, and well, woo, just a little rubbing, just a little loving, a little rubbing. Look at that. You can see yourself in there. You couldn't do that a couple minutes ago. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go over this whole guitar. We're going to give it a good wipe down, good cleaning, get the fretboard, everything like that. And when we get done with it, we'll be back. I'll be back. Somebody's going to be back. Alrighty, we did a little cleanup on it, just a little. As you can see, we got it to, well, pretty good and clean. I gave it a good washing, wiped down, used some rubbing compound on it to get rid of that dullness to it. Still has a little bit of dullness to it, but it's not doing too bad. Sides cleaned up real nice, and the back as well, looking about 1,000% better. Everything cleaned up real nice. I forgot I gotta wipe off the headstock a little bit, put a little up there. No, gotta get it everywhere. Maybe I'll wipe that down a little bit. Okay, we gotta address the next problem here, and that problem is that we have a sunken belly just like on the other one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some things together, and we're gonna get this taken care of. We're gonna put some moisture in here. We're gonna get this. Try to use some moisture and some humidity to raise this back up so it'll swell up sort of with moisture. It's gotten dry, it's getting tight, and it's pulling down. It's contracting, so we need it to get full of moisture again and pop up. Hopefully that's what it'll do. You know, it worked for us last time we did it, so we're going to try it again this time and see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and when we get done with that, we're going to let this set overnight. So tomorrow I'll come back and we'll get the fretboard, we'll get that all cleaned up, and we'll do the rest of this thing, and we'll put this thing together. So what do you say? I'll see you tomorrow. Alright folks, it's the next day, and I've gotten this thing all, the belly is up a little bit on it, and it's in, the neck is at an angle where we can go ahead and proceed with it. And you can see that we got it real nice and shiny. I mean, it's, you know, it's still got a little haze to it, but, you know, I've been messing around with it too, and it is a little bit dirty, but, you know, we got it 1,000% better than what it was. And I don't know, I tried looking this up on YouTube. There's a couple of videos on these Antarez guitars, but they seem like they're a pretty good guitar, so, you know, I never heard of them before. But we are going to make Joe's guitar play real nice and stuff like that. I did hear a video where they were playing it, and man, it's got a really nice sound to it. So we're going to do the best we can. We got this thing all cleaned up. We got it looking shiny and stuff, and we got it so the belly's out there. We got a good playing here. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to clean up this fretboard, because it's got a lot of stuff left on it, you know, left over from playing. So I am going to move the camera down here just a little bit, if I can. There we go. Get out of the way of all the junk. And maybe we'll even zoom in a little bit. And as you can see, you know, it's got some, you know, some stuff on it. I mean, it's been played. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a piece of something, rag, and we're going to put a little bit of our little rubbing alcohol to the rescue. Okay? We're going to get in there. We're going to get it all cleaned up. I didn't have to take a toothbrush after this one. We're going to get it all nice and cleaned up, adjusted, everything like that. You know, I can tell that this guitar's been played quite a bit, and that, you know, somebody gave it some love. Somebody, you know, somebody enjoyed it. Let me put it that way. And I think Joseph was he played it up towards the top a bit, quite a bit. You know, one guy said there's no money to be made past the 12th fret. You know, so I can tell it's been played. And you know, I hear Joe was a veteran too. So he was a Marine, and I'm going to have a few pictures of him here later on in the video. But yeah, I can tell that he liked to play this one, because look, I'm getting quite a bit off the fretboard. I don't know how much of that is dirt and stuff like that, or how much of it is finish. But whatever we end up finished, you know, we get this cleaned up the best we can, and we're going to try to see if we can, what it looks like after we get done cleaning it good. And I'm going to go over it with a couple other things, because it is really kind of grungy, and it's taking a little bit of time with the alcohol and stuff. So I'm going to take a brush after it, and we're going to try to clean it up a little bit. And let me see if I can't widen out just a little bit. And where's my brush? Okay. It's got a good old toothbrush here. You know, this is the one I use. And we're going to get it, we're going to put just a little bit of rubbing alcohol right on that neck right there. Put a little bit on there. Okay. We'll scrub it around real good with the toothbrush. This will help agitate all that stuff off there. And, you know, junk likes to get next to the frets. And so we'll get all that junk out from around the, we're going to try to get around the frets real good. And get everything nice and clean. And next time someone plays this, it's gonna sound good. Because this dirt and stuff on the fretboard, that kind of kills the sound. Okay, now we got to kind of scrub it up. We'll go over the rag. All right, well, you guys get the idea. See, we're getting lots of stuff off there, so I don't know what we're going to do with this, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to finish cleaning this up some. We're going to go over with some stuff. We're going to look nice, and when I do, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You knew I would be. Anyway, we got this fretboard looking real nice. Got the frets all polished up. Everything, so it's going to be playing real nice. It turned out pretty good. It had a lot of grunge left on it. You know, had some dirt on it. But we got that off of there. Ended up turning out pretty nice. This is kind of an old guitar, I think. You know, that fretboard kind of tells the tale. But it's looking real good here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get it. I think we're about ready for some strings. We got it all leveled out so everything's straight. We got the we got it set up here so we think we're going to be in good shape. Okay, I think we'll just leave the well, maybe we'll just move the camera down a little bit so we can get the bam. Well, I got that right there. That's good. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and get things ready. We're going to put some strings on it. I'm going to get the pegs together here. We were missing one peg, but we're going to do something real creative with that, I think. And you know what time it is? We are going to put a set of Ernie Ball Super Slinkies on there. Nice and easy to play, sound good, and they are the official string of Mojo Shop Guitar. I'm going to put a pack of those on there. And I got to dig out my do things, wherever they might be. I gotta find something, so I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. I promise. Alright, found what I was looking for. What do you know? Alright, get some strings on this thing. See if we can't get her playing up. Okay, we're gonna start with the first string, or the sixth string, actually, the sixth string. The big old one. And we are going to put our string in there, just like that. Put it way down in there. Our peg down in there. Get that seated in there nice. And then we just pull up on it nice and tight. And then we'll get a little room down here. Come down to the other end. Okay. We'll get in here. And the nut was not glued in there, and I'm not gluing it back in, just in case. But we will get it set in there, okay? Now I'm going to measure off with my finger like I always do. Come over here, stip it through there. Move my pad back a little bit. Oops, I missed. Like that there. Okay. And now we're just going to wind it up. I get my winder, I can't find my winder. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Alright, here we go. We're going to start winding it up. You know how we do it. We go once over the top, over the string that went through the hole, right? And pull that up like that. Bada boom, bada bing. And then we start winding it up. Just like that there. Okay. Right there. Okay, and when I get done with this, I will be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we got this one all, got some strings on it. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. It's looking nice and shiny. It looks like a guitar again. You know, fretboard is all looking real nice. And I think that when, you know, when his family has this, they're going to cherish this. And it's going to be nice and clean and ready to go and playable, and you know, they'll be able to enjoy it, and it won't be just some dusty, dirty, you know, like it was before. And it's going to be, you know, looking nice, and they can be proud of it, and they'll have good memories of it, you know. And I think that that's something that is good video too, you know. It's good for, it's a good story, and everybody loves a good story, you know. And yeah, this guitar is going to turn out to be just fine. We got it all strung up here, got the neck looking nice, and we got everything cleaned up real good on it and everything like that. All we got to do now is pretty much just tune it up and give it a try, and maybe we can hear it play a little bit. So I'm going to give this a real nice tune, maybe stretch the strings a little bit like that, you know, get it so it's just ready to go. And that's about all we have left to do with it. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, well here we are, folks. Got it all set. It's all done, all looking good, all playing good, everything looking nice. Joseph Lee's guitar is looking pretty good, playing pretty good, doing the things it's supposed to. And yeah, I think the family is going to be really happy with this one. And they're going to cherish this for years. And it really is kind of an older guitar. It's a real nice guitar. It's doing pretty good for as old as it is. And there's only one last thing that we need to do to it. See, it's looking a little naked on the back right here. So we got everything all nice and shiny and everything, but it needs a MOJO Shop Guitar sticker. And look at that, wow, I just happen to have one right here on the end of my finger. So we're going to turn around and we're going to put that little sticker right there. And this is officially Joseph Lee's MOJO Shop Guitar. I mean, we've taken care of it. It's looking real nice. But what does it sound like? What does it sound like? Well, I think it sounds pretty good. Let's see. There we go. That was my finger. Yeah, it's sounding pretty good. It was missing a couple of little things, but nothing too serious. Just need a good cleanup, need a little love. Little love, yeah, it sounded really good. Yeah, it sounded really good. Every note's playing good up and down the neck, you know. Doing everything it's supposed to, and I just want to say that it's been an honor, and it's always an honor to do a guitar that means something to somebody, that has some sentimental value, that has a story behind it, that belonged to a loved one or someone who's passed. It's always been an honor, and it is an honor on this guitar. And I would just like to thank the family, Joseph Lee's family. And I would like to, you know, again give my condolences to everyone. And I hope that you go on to enjoy this guitar and cherish this guitar. And I'm just happy that I was able to have a small part in it. So we're going to call this a good one, a successful job, another job well done. And we're going to say adios for now from MOJO Shop Guitar, baby. Thank you for watching MOJO Shop Guitar. Please like,